Hi guys, I miss you so much. How are you all doing? Now, if you're anything like my girls, I bet you guys are ready to go right back to school, aren't you? But unfortunately, we have to stay put for just a little longer. In the meantime, some of us might be getting quite unhappy, even cranky and angry. But do you know what? God doesn't want us to be grumpy and mad at each other. He has a better plan for us. A better plan. Now that's an idea. I bet we could turn it into a song.
Hey guys, enough TV for today, okay? Turn it off, please. Are you grumpy, cranky, bad? That's no way to be a blameless child of God. He has better plans for you. In the Bible, you can read just what to do. Do everything without complaining. If you give it a try, you'll be like stars in the sky. Do everything without fighting. You'll be bright like the stars at night. Oh my, how can you play in such a mess? Clean it up, please. Go on. Are you lazy, selfish, mad? That's no way to be a blameless child of God. He has better plans for you. In the Bible, you can read just what to do. Do everything without complaining. If you give it a try, you'll be like stars in the sky. Do everything without fighting. You'll be bright like the stars at night. Do everything without complaining. If you give it a try, you'll be like stars in the sky. Do everything without fighting. You'll be bright like the stars at night. All right. Do everything. Obey with joy. Do everything.
Share a toy.
Do everything.
Clean up a bit.
Do everything.
Drink and eat.
Do everything.
Take a bath.
Do everything.
Even math.
Do everything with a happy heart. Do everything.
Sweep the floor.
Do everything.
Wipe the door.
Do everything.
Shop and cook.
Do everything.
Read a book.
Do everything.
Scrub the pan.
Do everything.
Wash your hands.
Do everything with a happy heart.
That's smart.
You'll be bright like the stars at night. All right. Oh, hey kids. Did you guys like the song? I loved it, but you know me. I love songs. Songs and crafts. Crafts and songs. Which brings me to a craft that I would love for us to make together. Look at that. It's a star. It's a star to help us remember that we are meant to shine like the stars in the sky at night. That's what God wants for us. Now we will be making this in all colors and sizes. Let me tell you what you're gonna need. Okay, so to make our beautiful stars, these are the things you guys are gonna need. First, you need a piece of cardboard. Not too big, you just need it for the circle for your star. Now mine comes from Kinder Bueno, best thing in the world. But mine comes in white, but you guys might have maybe some that's brown on the inside, like from an old pasta box. That's perfect. They all work. As long as they're nice and firm and hold the shape, that's all we need. Number 2, you need something round to trace around to make a circle. Mine, an old mug, ideal. Next thing, something to trace with, like a pencil or a pen. Something to cut your circle out with, a pair of scissors, and some tape. Mine is masking tape, but whatever tape will work just fine. And then, of course, you're gonna need nice string. It can be some yarn or maybe some thinner string like this one. Whatever you guys can find around the house in whatever color you like will work beautifully. Oh, and one more thing, this one's optional, but you might want or need a black marker, but I'll get to it in a second. Get all these things ready and join me to make some wonderful, beautiful, where's the other one? Stars. So take your cardboard, put your circle object on it, and trace a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're looking for something looking circle-ish. Next thing is going to be cutting out the circle. Now you might ask your mommy or daddy to help you out because cardboard is kind of hard to cut. But if you guys are 3rd grade and up, I'm sure you can do it on your own. Now the way I do it is I separate my circle. I kind of rough cut it first. You see, I'm not really making it perfect, but it's easier to isolate it first. And then cut nice and straight as much as you can. Now, as I said, if you're struggling with this, I'm sure you guys can ask mommy or daddy to help. Here we go. Circle number 1. So, now that you have your circles, the next step will be to make little slits. And what we're gonna do is grab our circle, make one tiny little slit at the bottom, then turn the circle so that the slit is right there. Imagine a clock, and this would be our 12 o'clock. So now we're cutting our 6 o'clock right across from it. Once we have that, we'll turn it and cut right in between at the bottom. Imagine this is your 3 o'clock, this is your 9 o'clock, and we're gonna cut 6 o'clock right here. Just a little slit, not too big. We're turning it again. We're having our 12, our 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and we need to cut our 6 o'clock. So it's gonna be right here, right? So now we have 12, 3, 6, 9 o'clock. And now to finish our clock face, we're gonna need to cut 2 little slits in between these 2. So we're gonna eyeball it, make 1 and 2, make it nice and even, and turn it, and again, 1 and 2. No measuring needed. We're gonna eyeball it all. 1 and 2, and 1 more. 1 and 2. Now, when you look at it, it looks like a clock, doesn't it? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. That's what we need. Okay, now that we have our circle, this is very much optional, guys, but I thought since our song talked about us shining like stars in the sky, and they really shine during the day as well. So if your circle's white, you're fine. You don't have to do anything. If it's brown and you don't quite like it brown, because I know when I was a kid, I didn't like brown too much, you guys can color it with your marker, and it's going to be dark or black like the sky at night. So once you have the circles nice cut out and with slits and colored if you like to, it's time to choose some yarn or string. Now I have a yellow here and red and blue. So I'm gonna start with the yellow on the black because I like the big contrast of it. So you're gonna take your string and your tape, which is right here. Okay, you're going to take your circle, flip it. You see this is the wrong side. We don't want our star on that side. Take some tape and just tape it down. Secure it. Then you're going to take your string and push it through the first slit and flip it back to your right side, which is the pretty side that you want your star to end up being on. And then you're at your 6 o'clock and you're gonna go to your 12 and push it through. Below it, you're gonna go back and turn it to the next little slit and push it through. There you go. And you'll go back to your 12 this time. You'll come from behind and into your next slit right here and go up across to your 12 now. All the time when I'm doing that, I'm turning my circle just a little bit so that I can always see the 6 o'clock down here and up to the 12. Now you'll notice that your string is crossing right in the center. It doesn't always have to come out so perfect, but it usually pretty much crosses right in the center. Now we're turning again a little bit, doing another slit, and up we go to our number 12 straight line. Turning again, we have one more left, and up we go. Now that on itself is a beautiful star, isn't it? But if you want to take it up a notch and you're old enough to try this, let me teach you how to make your star even more awesome, like this one, or this one, or this one. Okay, so if you want to keep going, you're gonna go into the next slit. So we just did it into the last one and up. We are turning just a little bit again, and now we're going into our 6 o'clock. But instead of going to 12, this time we're gonna go to 11. We're gonna shift it, move it to the one to the left, and go into that slit. Now we're turning again so that our next single yarn, this has double coming out of it, our next single is right here, and that's where we want to go. And we're going not to go into 12, but to 11 o'clock. Look at that. This is creating a pattern. Turn it again a little bit so that the next single one is at your 6 o'clock. Go in and go to 11 o'clock. One to the left. One more time. Turn. And you're going to go into this one, the first that doesn't have a pair. This is a pair, a nice V. You're not going into the V, you're going into the single one, and you're going to create a V on 11 o'clock, just like that. And turn a little bit. Next single one, here's a V. Next single one, you're 6 o'clock. You're gonna go in, and you're gonna go into 11 o'clock. Very nice. And turn. Go to your 6 o'clock. And now we're gonna go to this one. Now this is where it gets a little confusing because you're like, wait, but there is a V already. There is a V, but we need to create 3 now. Now we're gonna make thirds. So again, go to 11 o'clock. It's gonna have 3 now. Turn, go to your 6 o'clock and go to your 11 to make the third one. Now it's gonna look more and more like a star. Turn, we're going to go into, into this one. That's the next one, right? And when you forget which one it is, you can just simply go back and look, oh, I did it in this one. That went up. So now next one will be the one next to it to the right. So you're going to go in and create our third 11 o'clock. Turn. This is our next one. 6 and 11. Push it through. And 6 and 11. Not 12. Very nice. You can hold the one that you just went into with your thumb. It'll help you to know that we are not going into this one, but to the one next to it. And 6 and 11. Very nice. And turn. Again, I'm holding it down with my thumb because I don't want to go into that one again. I just went through that. So the next one and 11 o'clock. Whoa! Look at this! This is our star. Isn't it awesome? Now, if you would like to do it even more complicated, like this one, let me teach you how to keep going from here. So, you just finished your beautiful star, but you want to, take it one notch further. So, what you do is you just went through that, you did your 11, and your next stitch is right here, this one. So that's where you're going to go, to your 6. And now, instead of going to your 11, see, that would just double the line that we already have there. You are going to go to your 10 o'clock slit, just like so. Now, this is our bottom slit that we just did. So we need to go to the next one right here. And to not do 12, not 11, but 10 this time. All right. Hold it here. Go to the next one. Not 12, not 11, but 10 this time. Ooh, hold the next one. And go into the one next to it. Not 12, not 11, but 10 o'clock. Hold it. Turn, and the next one. Not 12, not 11, but 10. You guys are doing fantastic, I bet. Hold it down so you know it's not your stitch to go to. The next one is so not 12, not 11, but 10 o'clock. Ooh, 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 this is coming together beautifully. Hold it down. Now, not 12, not 11, but 10. Hold it down. We're just going to keep repeating, not 12, not 11, but 10. And it's creating this beautiful, complicated star. 6 o'clock, not 12, not 11, but 10. We're going to turn it and hold it down, the slit that we just did. And again, 6, not 12, not 11, but 10. There we go. We're almost there. 2 more, I think. We'll see. All right, let's go into 6, not 12, not 11, but 10. Very nice. Hold it down, turn it, and you're at your 6, not 12, not 11, but 10. Turn a little, jump from this to that, hold it down, and go to your 6. Not 12, not 11, but, oh, wait, we already have a 10. Do you see it right here? We would be doubling it, and that means that we are officially done. So we're gonna flip our star, cut the string off, and then secure it with a piece of tape on our back. Now that's a pretty neat star from the back as well, but I don't like the background. It's ugly. Pasta box. But when you flip it, look what you have just created. Whoa, I would love to see all your stars, guys.
Are you grumpy, cranky, bad? That's no way to be a blameless child of God. He has better plans for you. In the Bible, you can read just what to do. Do everything without complaining. If you give it a try, you'll be like stars in the sky. Do everything without fighting. You'll be bright like the stars at night. Are you lazy, selfish, mad? That's no way to be a blameless child of God. He has better plans for you. In the Bible, you can read just what to do. Do everything without complaining.
And that's how you make your stars. Have fun with them. See you next time. Bye.
Do everything without complaining.